Buddhism and Jainism are great religions and are very important in the modern world. However, how did these religions begin? Well, Buddhism was founded by Gautama Buddha and Jainism was founded by Vardhamana Mahavira. However, to understand how these religions began, we need to go back to the later Vedic age. This is the time when Hinduism was the most dominating religion, and in this Hinduism there was a caste system in which some people were considered more important, such as the Brahmins and the Kshatriyas, whereas the Vaishyas and the Shudras were considered less important. So there were upper caste people and there were lower caste people. So what had happened was that now there were also complex rituals and sacrifices which were so rich, so expensive that only the upper caste people could perform these. And so the lower caste people, they thought that they felt further away from their god. So what happened? Well, because of all of this, Hinduism had become complex and oppressive. And so when Buddhism and Jainism, such religions came up, they came as a sigh of relief for these people. So Mahavira and Buddha, they were great preachers of their religion, right? And so they raised their voices against the caste system and they also preached equality. So it said, these two religions said that everyone is equal and everyone can gain enlightenment, and so the caste system should not be there. Other than that, Mahavira and Buddha, they focused on teaching in the language of the common people, which was Prakrit or Pali. So at that point of time, all the Hindu texts, the Vedas, they were in Sanskrit. And so the Brahmins and the upper caste people, they could read and understand them. So with this, again, the lower caste people, they thought and they felt further away from their god since they could not get access to their own religious books. So this was another reason. So now what happened? As you can see that Hinduism, if we take Hinduism as a tree, both Buddhism and Jainism, they came out of Hinduism. Now Hinduism was infested with termites such as complex rituals, the caste system. So when Buddhism and Jainism came, a lot of people were instantly attracted to it. However, both Buddhism and Jainism, they developed different sects. So for example, in Buddhism, Hinayana and Mahayana sect came, whereas in Jainism, Digambaras and Shwetambaras sects came. So what happened after this? Let's see. Now what happened that in these newer branches of Buddhism and Jainism, there were now infestations of corruption as well as idol worshipping. For example, in Mahayana branch of Buddhism, what happened is that people started idol worshipping, and also the use of Sanskrit came back. So now these branches were also weak. By the end of it, our trunk of Hinduism, it got better. So it got rid of its infestations, and finally, as we can see, a lot of people were getting back to Hinduism. Now let's see the reasons behind decline of Jainism. So why did Jainism as a religion start declining? So it was difficult for the common people to follow such austerity. So the rules and regulations that were there in Jainism, it became very difficult for some people to follow after a time, and so that led to its decline. Another important point was that this religion was restricted to India, so it did not spread to any foreign countries. So now for any religion to spread further, it requires patronage from rulers. However, what happened with Jainism is that it was unable to get support from major rulers, and therefore that was another reason for the decline of that religion. Lastly, when there was a split in this religion, when it split into Digambaras and Swatambaras, it hampered its social and religious work. So these were the most important points after which there was a significant decline in this religion. Now let's take a look behind the decline of Buddhism. So the first and the most important point is that it split between Mahayana and Hinayana. Now what had happened is that after this split, one of the sects started practicing idol worshipping. So when Mahayana Buddhism came, this was the newer form of Buddhism, and they considered Buddha as their god. So they made idols of Buddha and started worshipping him. Other than that, there were also complex rituals and ceremonies and sacrifices, right? So now what happened is that people started to think that both Buddhism and Hinduism are one and the same. So this was another reason behind the decline of this religion. Another important reason behind the decline was that when the Guptas ruled, they started favoring Hinduism over Buddhism. So before this, we had kings like Ashoka, who had even sent missionaries abroad to spread Buddhism, right? But when the Guptas ruled, they started favoring Hinduism. Hinduism was still there in the country, and so it started reviving. And when the Gupta kings favored Hinduism over Buddhism, so these were the major causes which led to the decline of Buddhism. While all of this was happening, Hinduism was being revived in India itself. Shankaracharya and other philosophers helped reforming the Hindu religion. Now, because Hindu people understood that people were leaving Hinduism for a reason and were instantly attracted to other religions such as Buddhism and Jainism for a reason. So there was a lot of reform that was happening in Hinduism itself. However, Buddhism and Jainism have survived through the ravages of time. In fact, in the modern world, a lot of people follow both of these religions. In fact, around 7 million people today follow the teachings of Mahavira, and Buddhism today is the 4th largest religion across the world. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. You can also register for free on DeltaStep.com or download the DeltaStep app and get easy access to more than 5,000 amazing videos as per your school syllabus. Master each topic with our adaptive practice technology. Get million-plus questions with step-by-step solutions and unlimited mock tests. Get all your doubts resolved instantly. Learn via games and get a chance to win amazing prizes like PlayStations and iPads. So, at DeltaStep, learning is not just fun and easy, it's rewarding too. So, register for free now.